What's up, party people? How are you? I am really, really excited that you're here hanging out with me. I am here because you know what? I wish I had people tell me what I now know as a coach when I started, right? Because there's a lot of things that weren't said to me that I wish were said to me, y'all. Okay. So I'm going to make sure that my sound is working. It looks like it is. So let's just go ahead and get diving in. Okay. I'm going to look at some notes because I do have some notes in front of me. And I don't want to make sure that if I didn't know it, I want to make sure you do know it. Okay. Because it's important, y'all. All right. So the first thing I wish I freaking knew what it was and what it meant or whatever is a damn sales funnel. Okay. You know what made me think about this is yesterday I was talking to my husband about how I have all these amazing funnels coming out. And he said, "What the heck is a funnel?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, that's right." He's not in the space. He doesn't really know. But sales funnels are like essential, right? So I really thought about this and I didn't even know what the hell a sales funnel or a funnel was. I'm a chef by trade. To me, a funnel was one of those things you put in a bottle, you put liquid through it, funnels it into wherever you're trying to put it, right? And so I was like, what the heck? What is a funnel? And I'm going to tell you, I wish I knew what a funnel was when I first started, right? Funnels are how you're going to attract and nurture and convert your clients without constantly chasing them around, right? So, for example, when I had started and I created my first event and my first webinar, whatever I thought was all that, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I created this funnel and I used like all the freebie things I can use, like the MailChimp and all these other things to create this. It was my first, automation or what I thought was automation because I didn't know how to set up a funnel, right? And I signed up my first client at like 3 a.m. in the I was like, wait a minute, there's something to this. This is like magic. All right. I was sleeping and I got somebody. But here's the truth, right? It wasn't perfect. It was actually kind of crappy, to be honest with you. And I had to tweak it and I had to get it right and put in the right language. And all of that to say that I wish someone told me from day one that you need a funnel, a way to get those people into your ecosystem. And you could start with something super simple but valuable, right? Something free like a guide or a checklist or something that helps you build relationships with them, right? So they see that you're this expert in this field. They go ahead and contact you through your funnel, and your funnel then converts those people into your ecosystem through email and etc. Remember, we don't own social media, okay? I don't own social media. I don't know about y'all. I don't own it, right? And so when they feel like taking you down, don't like your content, whatever have you, you will lose access to all of those people that you have in your ecosystem. So be careful with putting everything online and not retrieving emails from them. I wish somebody told me this. You know how many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of conversations I have had with people, never got their email or anything, and just was like conversing with them back and forth and blah, blah, blah. And then I did a whole clean out of my social media, wiped a lot of things out, and voila, I don't have those people in my ecosystem anymore. I'm starting over, right? So as somebody who has done the shit the wrong way to begin with without the real guidance, I want to make sure that I give you the tools that you need so that, okay, as you're starting or growing your coaching business, you do it right. All right. So that first one, y'all, that sales funnel, get it together. Okay. And if you don't know how to do one, contact me. I have a whole team who does a whole bunch of funnels. And I even have a whole VA branch to my business. If you want a VA to help you build that out, they actually help you do that because I have been with them, trained them. We've been doing this for about 18 months now. They know how to do all of the CRMs and funnel building and webinar stuff, and they know all of that. Okay. But I say all that to say, numero uno, sales funnel, essential, need to have one. Okay. You got to funnel those people into your ecosystem. All right. The next thing is your niche and your signature offer. Okay. I tried to be a coach to everyone because I was a spiritual coach. Okay. So I'll be able to coach everybody. Okay. I started to realize that I was coaching nobody. Okay. Because when you think that you can be a coach to everybody, you are a coach to nobody. People are not looking for general solutions. They're just not. Okay. They want specific solutions to their problems. All right. And once you start to get clear on your niche, who you're helping, why you're helping them, and you're helping these people really have the purpose and the outcome that they're looking for, that's how you will gain your clients. Like all of you guys already know, I work with purpose driven women who are creating their own coaching businesses from start to launch. That's what I do. I do the whole system, right? But I wouldn't have gotten to where I'm at today helping the women that I help had I not narrowed my shiznick down. Okay. Now, one of my clients, her name was Sarah, and she went from doubling her income and getting 10K months by actually doing what I'm telling you to do, because we built out her brand, we built out her niche, we talked about all of those things. She got crystal clear on what she was doing, and she, had to really sit there and ask herself, what transformation am I delivering to everyone? What is it that they need? Okay. Because what happens is that we have a lot of skill sets. And because we have a lot of skill sets, we end up trying to help everybody. And when you try to help everybody, you help nobody. So, numero uno, what? Making sure you get your sales funnel right, y'all. Okay. Number two was making sure that you are speaking to a specific niche. All right. And that you have some sort of signature offer that you are going to offer them once you have your niche, right? Very important. Please do not let people just sell you a bunch of beans, right? Fake beans. I'm telling you, this is what you need, right? Another big mistake, huge, don't want you to do this and start wasting a ton of money, is getting into PR too soon. Okay, this is a big mistake. I have seen many coaches talk about this. I have actually spoken to coaches recently who talked about, I wish I knew that before I started, spending thousands before their systems are even ready and solid. They started to build the house before they actually built the foundation. Okay. PR is just a shiny object experience, right? I mean, yes, it's good, but if you're not ready and your coaching business isn't ready and your packages aren't ready and these clients are coming for your expertise and you don't even have the foundation, you don't know how to actually pull them in and make sure that you're nurturing them and speaking to them, you're going to be in trouble. Okay. Trust me, you're going to be in trouble. So get your foundation strong, build that piece first. So before you go into spotlighting yourself like you all that in a bag of chips, because you probably are. Okay. I don't want you to lose thousands of dollars doing that first before you actually get everything out of your brain onto an actual system that you can say, okay, now that I have my systems ready, I have my funnel ready, I have my niche down packed, I have my offer, I have all those things going. I've been reaching out to people organically, doing what I have to do. Now let's talk PR. Okay. But if you are going to spend a shitload of money on PR before you're even ready to get those people into your ecosystem, I'm telling you, you could be spending that money on something wiser than that at that moment. Okay. I have spent a lot of money, okay? At least $200,000 to $300,000 figuring this out for you. You're welcome. Okay, so make sure that those things are in place. Okay, now you need some clarity before action. This is what I'm talking about. It's that shiny object syndrome, right? It's real, y'all. Oh, it's real. Okay, I have a ton of programs and a ton of different communities that I'm a part of. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, and I have ADHD, so I'm always all over the place, right? So I always have to pull myself back in because I have a ton of knowledge and skill sets and wisdom and all this stuff, and I just want to like share it with everybody and go everywhere and do everything, and that is not going to work. It is not. You have got to stay focused. Okay. And I'm talking to myself too. Okay. I am talking to myself. Okay. Because I have a bunch of courses and a bunch of product launches and a bunch of things that I'm doing. And when you're trying to do it all without being aligned to your vision and aligned to what it is you really want to do because you think everything sounds good, you are going to really get burnt out very quickly. You're going to spend yourself very quickly. You're going to spend your wallet very quickly. Okay. Now, I really, really want you to think about what it is you want to do instead of chasing the next shiny penny. Think about what the next logical step is in your business or the business that you want to create, and go there, right? My clients come to me because they are really like done with all the stuff out there, and they want to really have a solid foundation of being from where they are right now, where all their skill sets, their wisdom, their God-given talents, and going into a coaching business where they can impact the lives of others. All right. What do you want? What do you really want? And what do you want to be known for? Okay. This question changes everything. What do you want and what do you want to be known for? Now, when you're clear on your why, everything else will get easier. You just have to be clear on what that why is for you. Okay. Now, another thing that all of us face, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, leaders, managers, directors, whatever, is our mindset, right? We got to get it together, y'all. Okay. And mindset is huge. Okay. So I want you to heal your relationships with others, heal your relationships with you, heal your relationships with money. All of that is super important. I was like recently, I'm getting into like doing some hypnosis and stuff since I do neurolinguistic programming. I'm very much, wanting to get into meditation, with God and God's word and all that kind of stuff. And also reprogramming my subconscious mind, because my subconscious mind came from a place of lack. It came from a place of struggle and always working hard. And yes, I'll climb the corporate ladder, but then I have to work so hard to get there. And I don't want to live my life like that at all anymore. And what happens is I notice self-sabotage tendencies. And so now I am digging deep. And as I am digging deep, I realize I have to heal my relationship with money, right? Because even though there's abundance, I constantly am thinking of, will I lose this abundance? Do I have enough? Can I do this? Can I do that? And there is an issue there. Okay. I should be able to earn, spend, give, invest, give away my money, do whatever I want my money without it feeling like, am I going to be okay? Right? So here's the deal. If you don't believe that you're worth it, neither will your clients. Okay. Now I have high premium clients. They always come into this knowing who they are, what they need. I help them out. We strategize. Boom, boom, boom. Business is done. They stay with me for the year so that we can go through all the mindset shit that happens, all of the roadblocks, putting in new ideas into their business, stuff they want to create, what they want to do. I am here for it. Okay. Now, I know that there is a lot of struggle that comes with that. Can I afford it? Blah, 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 blah. Can I do this? But let me tell you, if you keep that mentality, that mentality of not investing in yourself as the coach you're creating, you're trying to create or are creating, then no one also will give you that either, because you're not going to step up into who you are. You are going to attract the wrong people. And you want to attract the clients that you want to work with, right? Now, the client that you want to work with, you have to tell me what that is. For me, I work with purpose-driven women, right? Women who are self-starters and know that they are no BS. They're going to run the program. They're going to do what they got to do to get things done. All right. And when I change my mindset on what I'm worth and who I am and what the results are that I see that I do, it changed the game. It changed the game. Okay. Because I was undercharging big time. Okay. And so when you're undercharging, that's okay. That's a way to start. Maybe that's where you're at. Okay. Or maybe you don't know if your program is worth a lot. That is also okay. You need a coach, either me or someone, to help you navigate those feelings and actually release them. Okay. Because I come, okay. So I had a client. Me and this client were working on the business strategy that she needed, right? Went through the whole thing, blah, blah, blah. I was not charging a lot, right? So we were going through all this. And she goes, girl, I would have paid you 3 times more than what you charge me, because look at all I've got. That's when I realized I needed to value my work. I needed to value who I was. I needed to value my mindset. I needed to value myself, my knowledge, my gifts. I needed to value that. That was such a great feedback. That was such great feedback for me. I remember when I started when I became a chef back in like 2006 7 whatever it was. I started a little company called the Kitty Kitchen, right? Some of you probably know it. The Kitty Kitchen was a cooking and a culinary experience for children and adults who want to learn how to cook. It did amazing, right? But when I first started, I was charging so little. So I went and got a room full of affluent women, because those are the women that I wanted to serve, right? So I got all of these affluent women from all these beautiful affluent areas in Connecticut. We went into a room. They were really, really cool about it. I gave them my spiel. What was I going to be doing, right? I gave them the goodie bag with the chef hat and the aprons and the recipe cards and the tools and and this is what I do with the kids. And I'll never forget this lesson. This woman said to me, and how much are you charging? I was charging at the time $350, which to me felt huge for what I was doing. That woman looked me in my face and said, wait, you're giving us this, and this, and you're charging $350? I said, yeah. She goes, I would never hire you. What? What do you mean you would never hire me? She said, I would never hire you because you seem amazing. This goodie bag you just gave me is amazing. And you're telling me you're going to come into my house, you're going to do the whole birthday party with the kids, and you leave as if you were never there. That's amazing. And she goes, and you're charging $350. My first thought is, I'm going to get cheap. I'm not going to get what you're selling me. What you're selling me is not true. What I was like, oh my gosh, it changed my whole life, y'all. Okay. And that lesson has served me well all my life, because I realized that if you don't value you, they won't value you either. Okay. And then you're going to get upset with you that you have poured so much of your knowledge, your wisdom, your gifts, all of that into this program and into people that don't value you because you have sold yourself cheap. I'm sorry. I'm just no BS. I'm telling you how it is. Okay. Now, I'm not saying don't overprice for something that you can't deliver. If you can deliver it, you should price yourself accordingly. Okay. But if you are not sure, then you should work with someone who can help you navigate that process, because a lot of us come into this not knowing our worth. Okay. Okay. So I just wanted to let y'all know that, because that's super important. All right. This is a huge one for me. When a client cancels or has a slow month, or you have a slow month, and you feel like you're a failure and all that stuff, you need to separate your identity from your business. You have to understand, you have to think of yourself as the visionary, as the one who's created the business. You are not the business. You are the vehicle in which that drives the business. Okay. The business doesn't drive you. You drive the business. Trust me. This is a mindset that will save you a lot of sanity and a lot of tears. I've cried a lot of tears, right? Because if somebody says, that's okay, Neen. I'm not going to move forward with your program. Oh my God, I'm not good enough. Blah, blah. No, they just can't do your program right now. That's all right. Okay. You have to understand that you have worth and value, and that you're bringing your skill sets and God-given talents to this place of worth and value for others to help them. Okay. Now, if they don't want it, okay, move on. But when you start to be married to your business to the point where everything that happens to your business happens to you, you are going to struggle and suffer a lot, because you are not going to be able to separate yourself from business. Business is business, y'all, and your life is your life. Those are two separate things. Okay. So really start to think about your business as just a vehicle that you drive. Okay. It's a vehicle and you driving it. You're in control. I have a car right outside. If I don't get into my car and drive my car to wherever it needs to go, it's not going nowhere. Okay. You drive the freaking vehicle, but you are not the vehicle, and the vehicle is not you. I want you to think about your business that way too. It will save you a lot of heartache because I know what it means to let go of your baby. Oh my God, I can't let go of my baby. And this is what we do with our businesses, and we do it to our demise. And that is an issue. Okay. Because that's making a decision based on emotion and not on logic or what your business needs or doesn't need, or if it's working or not working. Is it shift? Does it need something new? Do you need to take something out? Okay. So operating from a place of fear and desperation will never work. All right. All right, y'all. Now, I remember offering these really steep discounts just so that I can fill my program up. And guess what? Those clients didn't even show up. They weren't committed. Now I stand firm in my value and who I am, and the right clients show up. Okay. I showed my clients my numbers the other day. They were like, oh shit, I didn't know. Wow. Okay. I'm like, yeah, I don't usually show numbers because I don't believe that we are in business for the numbers. The numbers will come, but you are in business to show value to the people that you are working with, the people that you're bringing into your ecosystem, the people that you are helping get through and navigate all the stuff that they're going through in their lives. And I really believe in holding people accountable and them holding me accountable because I have these amazing clients and I do all this great work and they do all the great work too. We hold each other accountable to make sure we show up. Okay. Accountability is huge. Get yourself an accountability partner, get yourself a coach, get yourself a mentor, get yourself somebody. Okay. Success is not a solo sport. I know nobody told me that either. I thought that I could just start my coaching business, go ahead and get all my certifications, get my degrees, get my da 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 da, and I'll be go ahead and I'll have a coaching business. That's bullshit. Okay. And when I launched my first course, I had no idea what I was doing. A mentor stepped in, thank God, and guided me and saved my ass, okay? And saved me months and months of trial and error. But I had to pay for that. I had to pay for that privilege, and it was the best thing I ever done. Ever since then, I have invested over 150, maybe $200,000 in coaching. Okay. Because when someone is near you and can walk you through that path because they've been there, done that, it's freaking gold, y'all. There's no amount of money. You have to remember that you are leaving money on the table every time you waste time, every time you don't do what you're supposed to do, every time that you're slacking, every time that you are, yo, I don't want to, not right now, next year. That's a whole year of income you missed because you didn't go ahead and invest in yourself. Okay. Now, you are not alone. Entrepreneurs out here all want to like collaborate and be together. This is not a competition. This is a collaboration. All right. It doesn't have to be that you are doing this alone. So start thinking about different places, joining mastermind groups, joining coaching programs, things that help you with the struggle. Okay. Because what you're going through is not unique. It's just new to you. So please don't think you're not good enough or you can't or you don't know how, but that's okay. These are just unique things that sometimes, I'm sorry, that these are not unique things that you can do with other people that will help you navigate that, okay? Because together you have the power in community to really help you with the things that are hard, are not fun, you don't like it, all that kind of stuff, right? We all go through that, all right? So learn to pivot. Like, I remember when COVID hit, I had to pivot from that in person, sitting across the table type of mentoring and coaching to taking everything online. And when you hit online, y'all, it's scary. When you hit online, there's so much to learn. Right? This is when you start going, oh, shoot, hold on. I need to be a marketer, a funnel builder. I need to do automations. Yes, it is scary. Okay. But it is doable and possible. All right. And this actually doing this like this now really opened the door to a global audience. Right. I never imagined it would be this amazing. And it's flexible sometimes because of my ADHD ID tour, right? But I usually stay on task, right? So I want you to ask, what do people need right now from you? What do your clients need to evolve? Okay. I really want you to think about that. I asked on one of my sessions, what's your biggest challenge right now? the answers is what led me to create Wisdom to Wealth, the program that I have right now that I sell to very, very driven, purpose driven women who are self starters, who want to start their own coaching businesses, just don't know exactly all of it or how to navigate it. And I come in to help them do that. All right. So keep listening and keep adapting to what people are telling you and what the feedback is. I didn't even expect this live to be this long, but it is. All right. So establish your roadmap, okay? Because big dreams can feel very overwhelming, but if you're breaking them down into a small strategic thing, it's going to work for you. So take your big idea and start breaking them down into smaller pieces to get to the big idea. Okay. Now I do a 90-day plan, game changer. So it's called co-creation, and it's us, getting their coaching business out of their head onto launching so that nothing feels impossible. Okay. We map it all out. We do these step-by-step things. They do webinars and stuff. Whatever they want to do is what I help them with strategy. And we use a lot of organic strategy with social media and all of that. My first Instagram reel about overcoming shame was, a lot of people really love that and love that they connected with that feeling, because we're human and we all can connect in that way. And nothing is perfect when you first start. Just show up. Just show up authentically. Okay. Tell your story. Be authentic. Be real. Connect with others. They will connect with you. Okay. So that's my list for you. That's a pretty hefty list. I've been on here for quite some time. So I'm going to go one. Make sure your sales funnel, that's essential. Okay. That you have some sort of funnel. Know your niche and signature offer. Right? Don't jump into PR and all that stuff too early. Don't be spending a ton of money on that. Okay. Get clarity before action. So the shiny object syndrome, make sure you have a foundation before you start building a house, y'all. Okay. Heal your relationships with money, heal your relationships with others so that you're not walking into your business with a whole bunch of crap holding you back. Okay. You are not your business. This is huge. You are you. The business is the vehicle. Remember, vehicle, you are not your car. Your car is not you. Avoid decisions from lack. Okay. Be careful about operating in lack, because that's going to cause desperation. You're going to start doing a lot of things you shouldn't do, spending a lot of money you shouldn't spend, thinking everything is the right thing for you. And that's not how that works. It just doesn't. Okay. Get an accountability partner, a coach, somebody that you can be accountable to. Also, remember, as an entrepreneur, it's going to feel isolating, but you're not alone. Okay. There's a lot of programs and things out there that you can do that will help you pivot and go to that. Okay. Pivoting is important. Remember, we all change now to this virtual shiznick, right? It's great to have the one-on-ones, but you reach more people on a virtual stage. It's great to do both. So make some sort of hybrid if you can do it. Okay. Um, uh, what do yeah, ask your people what they need right now. What do your clients need right now? Okay. And establish and follow a roadmap. All right. Get your big dreams, break them down into actionable pieces, and do what you got to do to connect with those people who need your services. All right. Use social media as your strategy. All right. Get some stuff out there. Just freaking be consistent. Stop bullshitting and saying, oh, I don't know what to talk about, blah, blah, blah. Just get on there and make a content. You can freaking go on ChatGPT right now and say, okay, this is my business. What can I talk about? Let it give you 10 ideas and get on there. Like, stop making excuses and then get mad that you don't have clients. You don't have clients because nobody knows what you're doing. You're a secret agent. Okay. So I want you to really glean off of these lessons, because these are lessons that I've learned to build my 6-figure business. And I wouldn't have been able to build it without learning all these hard ass lessons. Okay. All right. So now that I've shared all these lessons with you, I want to hear from you and I want to hear what you think. And if you haven't seen the whole thing, go back to the beginning, because these are really, really great ideas and strategies for you to use as you're building what you want to build. All right. So comment below and let me know what you think. Let me know if you have an insight of something you wish you knew when you were starting your coaching business. I want to know, because I probably is one of mine too. These are only a few that I wanted to share with you. And if you are really looking to start your coaching business and your journey, and you want somebody who's no BS and is going to help you through it, go ahead and comment wisdom at the bottom, and I'll send you a link for me and you to hop on a free call. And I mean it, a completely free call. Anybody who has ever worked with me will tell you, I don't sell you anything on that call. That's not how I work, because I pray about who I let in my program, as well as I hope that you would walk away and think about it as well. I don't sell shiznick on our first call. I don't have anything to sell you because I need the right people. I don't just need bodies in my program. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So follow me for more for no BS coaching advice. See you on the next session. Hopefully it'll be shorter. I meant this to be shorter, but I love you guys so much. This is Neena Perez. Until next time.